Policy dialogue, I think, as its name indicates quite clearly, is an initiative in partnership with Horizon 3000, another Austrian NGO funded by the Austrian Development Agency, that is actually intending to build capacity of civil society organizations to be doing policy advocacy more effectively.
The first phase of the project started in 2014 to 2016. Then the second round of the project is 2017 to 2019.
Policy dialogue came in to ensure that the issues that we had engaged with the communities would be consolidated to ensure that policies, strategies, and laws are in line with the issues that are affecting our communities. We were working on the issue of women's political participation, the other on women's land rights, and the other one was gender-based violence.
WORODET is implementing policy dialogue in 4 districts of East Acholi, that is Pade, Agago, Kitgum, and Lamu. The strategies we have been using include lobbying and advocacy. We have also had mass sensitizations on gender-based violence. These ones we have them with the community at the grassroots level in different villages. We also have workshops and coaching for women political leaders.
In 2016, we engaged a lot with the women, and we trained them on how to campaign, how to speak, how to develop their manifestos, how to raise funds for their campaigns. And in so doing, by the way, we trained about 50, and about 35, I think 35, it was 35 women made it.
Since its inception, there have been many beneficiaries of the initiative, both directly and indirectly. This is what some of the beneficiaries had to say about the initiative.
I was experiencing domestic violence in my marriage, especially whenever my husband got drunk. He never gave me respect, and I did not respect him too the way I was supposed to. I then got training from WORODET, which helped me make positive changes in my life. After the situation at home changed for the better, I got inspired to offer myself for local council elections. I contested and was elected local council 1 chairperson. I now help many other women who face gender-based violence, and incidences of gender-based violence have dropped significantly since I became local council 1 chairperson in my community.
When my husband died, my in-laws tried to snatch all our land and property. When we protested, they would beat me and my children up, saying that this was their brother's property and we had no say. I almost gave up on the land, but one day, when I was at the market, there was a meeting going on which I joined out of curiosity. I later found out that it was training by WORODET, and they were talking about land ownership. From the training, I learned that according to the law, widows have rights over the land that belong to their husbands. I then decided to visit WORODET office, where I was further enlightened on land rights. WORODET went a step further to come and mediate between my in-laws and myself. My in-laws listened to WORODET team and responded positively. This was a turning point in my life. I am now able to use my land freely without problems. Even the land that had been grabbed has been returned to us, and we continue to use it without any interference.
Before I became a leader, I was shy. I was interested in leadership but was afraid to stand and speak in front of people. I was later encouraged to take up leadership after receiving training in 2017. The training helped me become more confident. I learned that leadership wasn't only for the educated, but even the uneducated, and women can be leaders. With my newfound confidence, I started attending clan meetings and contributing to the discussions, which got me noticed and appointed as the women's advisor on the clan committee. I was later promoted to clan leader.
I am a widow. My in-laws used to harass me over my land. At a training organized by WORODET, I got to know that no one has the right to take the land of a widow. The training helped me understand my land rights. I have been able to silence all those who wanted to take advantage of my misfortune to grab my land. They are no longer fighting for the land, and we are now living in peace.
My name is Lamaka Dorin. I am the local council chairperson of Alinyo South in Lamwa district. Before I became local council chairperson, I was very timid and preferred to keep isolated in my garden. I got training from Morudet, which gave me the courage to contest for local council elections. We were taught that men and women are equal. This motivated me to compete against men in the election. I was even able to defeat the men in the election because of the knowledge I had got from the training.
Through this project, we built capacity of communities, especially women structures. There are quite a number of women activists in Pade district that have gained through this project.
We managed to reach approximately 16,000 people, with the females being more, 11,500, and the males are around 5,000. And from January to March, we have managed to reach an indirect number of around 6,000, with the females still being around 5,000 and the males around 550.
We still have unfinished business. 2021 is near the door. Just 1 year to go, and people are already campaigning and organizing themselves. This is the time for us to come in and support more women so that our concerns are addressed.
We would like actually the policy dialogue initiative to continue to support policy efforts, but very focused still on women, peace and security. Work we have been doing actually under this same initiative for the last 5-6 years. And at this stage in Uganda, it's very critical because the Ministry of Gender is actually developing the next action plan for around UN Resolution 1325. And we are trying in partnership with UN Women and other agencies to support the ministry to do that. So what we think we will be able to do in the third phase of policy dialogue is actually to very specifically monitor how this policy framework and this action plan is going to be implemented. We would like to really appreciate Horizon 3000, first of all, because it's been a really good partnership. They are the contract holder with ADA and the main coordinator of the initiative. So we're really appreciative of the continued opportunity to partner with them on the policy dialogue, and of course the local partners that have worked with us here, because of course without them it's about building capacity of civil society organizations, but it's with them and thanks to their input we also build our own as CARE. So all the local partners here in Uganda with whom we are collaborating are really important, and I want to appreciate them. And of course lastly, once again, if we don't get support from donors like the Australian Development Agency, the steps of really important initiatives cannot materialize and happen.